Colleagues, Nebraskans, good afternoon. Let's let it be said, amid all of the conversations we're having, that the headline today, after this conversation, is power to the people. Nebraskans have unified to take down an unpopular governor's unprincipled plan to soak the poor and hurt the schools. A coalition of Nebraskans, of senators, that is more diverse than anything our state has ever seen across urban lines, rural, progressive, conservative, counties, cities, schools, agriculture, have moved past their differences on other issues and united to take down a plan that hurts Nebraskans. As predicted, the Pillen plan was dead on arrival, and it is dead. One of the largest, richest landowners in Nebraska, who is our governor, who abused his power to get us all to come in here for a special session the week of school starting for his own benefit, for his own $1 million of money that he wants. He did not fool Nebraskans. He did not fool the interests in our cities and counties and schools, and he did not fool us. And never let anyone forget that before they try to distract us and deflect into the next backroom deal, into the next amendment that comes up on the board that never had a hearing, that no one has modeled, that no one has read. So let it be said that working together, we stopped one of the biggest tax increases in Nebraska history. And oddly enough, people like Senator Kathleen Kauth are upset about that, but I'm not. I'm happy that working families in my district aren't going to have to pay for tax cuts for Bill Gates and Ted Turner and Governor Pillen. Everywhere I go, on Sunday I was on an airplane, and the guy sitting next to me wanted to talk about this plan and thanked me for fighting against it. And he had all kinds of opinions to share with me about why this was a bad plan for his family. At the grocery store, same story. And I know that all of you are experiencing the same thing. Folks are saying if we do nothing, then your taxes are going to go up. If we do this, your taxes are going to go up. This is not a solution that works for Nebraskans for reasons that have been articulated here ad nauseum, right? What I wish we knew in advance, and what I'm curious about in terms of the reason we're all really here, is I'm sorry to hear that Governor Pillen is struggling so much. Once the news came out about how he stood to personally benefit to the tune of perhaps $1 million, according to modeling done by the Lincoln Journal-Star, to enrich his own pockets by $1 million by passing this plan, that should have been the alarm bell that rang for all of us to realize that our governor's in trouble. We've got a governor who's a personal friend to many of you who needs help. And Governor Pillen, I'll tell you, if you need to borrow $1 million, you should have come to me first. I would help you out with that. I distributed to everybody a copy of this offering basket from a Catholic church store website. And these are the baskets that are on the long handles, and you put them down the pews to take offerings during that part of church. And I've ordered a couple of these, and we'll be sure to have those in here next week so that we can start taking offerings for Governor Pillen's time of trouble. I want him to know that we're lifting him up in prayer in our thoughts. Thank you, Mr. President. And that he doesn't have to go through this time of financial hardship alone. The people of Nebraska, I encourage you to start sending pennies for Pillen so that we can get our governor back on his feet. And to that end, I've also introduced a floor amendment that would exempt the governor of Nebraska from having to pay any property taxes levied by the state of Nebraska. And with these combined measures, maybe we can help our governor get back on his feet, help him get back to farming, back to serving the people, and all of us can get back to doing the people's work as well. Thank you, Mr. President.